Jim Lovell passed away, the astronaut. We remember him from the Apollo era, a real American hero. So when I look at the heroes of my youth, many of them weren't on the ball field or doing things scientific or on that big screen or performing some of my favorite songs. But it was those men and women who worked in Florida at Cape Canaveral down there in Cocoa Beach that kept reaching for the stars. Even looking at the moon coming into work today in that 3 a.m. hour, I would peek up through the windshield at every red light, just because the feeling that that period of time gave me as a kid, and especially in the summer of 1969, which doesn't seem so long ago when you mention a name such as his, because we were all hoping for the same thing, getting to the moon and beyond. And it has been a while since we have dared to dream, but I believe this nation, because of our leadership and how our thought process is, because of space exploration and people like SpaceX and Elon Musk and Blue Origin and Jeff Bezos and, of course, NASA, the driving force behind reaching for the moon and beyond. Sometimes I wish I was a little younger, just so I could be around long enough to see it happen all over again and to get that feeling that I had on that hot summer night in 1969. I don't know if there's ever been anything more exhilarating. I've enjoyed all of the championships that my favorite teams have won. I've enjoyed all of those Academy Award performances by some of the movie stars that I have appreciated, and those songs from the artists that I have listened to since I was a child that with a bullet went all the way to number one. But there was nothing like those astronauts in Florida back in the day when we believed we could do anything as Americans. And I think now more than ever, we need to get that feeling again. We need to get on the launching pad and we need to start thinking and dreaming big, because America now more than ever needs hope. Hope rings eternal. I've said it so many times, and I'll say it again. What they were doing back then, we are still living on the headlines today. And I'm sure they all feel the same way. Even those that are still here with us that were a part of the space system back during that very incredible time, that now more than ever, we need this type of hope in America. We need to start thinking about getting back on the launching pad and doing things that we thought many times back in the day that mere mortals couldn't, until Neil Armstrong finally made it happen and took that first giant step on the moon's surface. So thank you, sir, Jim, for your great service, Mr. Lovell, and we will never forget a true American hero.